Mic on, mic off.
What's up, ladies and gents? I'm Legion27, and welcome your faces to the second Texas Legion Q&A session. I didn't know whether I was gonna be able to do this this weekend. Maybe I was gonna postpone until next, but I was able to find some time in my busy schedule. So, how's everyone doing today? For me, I'm doing fantastic. Um, a couple of things, real quick. Before we get into the Q&A, I'll go into the Q&A chat for the Texas Legion. For those who don't know anything about the Texas Legion is something I made up, or something actually you guys, the fans, made up for me. And you can be part of the Texas Legion by joining the membership that I have right next to the subscribe button. There's a little join button, and it will bring you to a little thing describing what's it all about. And basically, you you support me by donating $5 a month. However long you want to do that, you can do that for 1 month. You can do it for multiple. Some have done for 2 months now, which is awesome. Very thankful to every single one of you who have done that. But you get Discord privileges. You get emojis for Discord chat and in the comments and all that good stuff. So this is more for them than it is really for me. And there's also one more thing. Again, the Q&A is more of a chat between me and the Texas Legion. But of course, anyone in the comment section can ask me a question at any time. So, and I just realized something. I have a little thing up in the corner. Give me a moment. I forgot to take it down. Negative 329 hours ago. Give me a second. I am going to change that real quick. Forgot to change that earlier, but that's okay. Um, let's see. Got to end it. And what is today, by the way? By the way, how are you guys doing today? For me, again, I'm doing fine. Doing great. Probably also wonder why I have sunglasses on. I had sunglasses on the last time, so I'm gonna continue doing it. So I definitely need a Texas hat for this. At least some sort of cowboy hat. So it will be all the funds. 2019. There we go. I think that will do it. There we go. So real quick, Delta Fox, typical gaming, chaotic. Welcome, faces. Glad to have you all. I want clam chowder. What is happening? Let's see. Long time I haven't watched one of his videos. Indeed. Welcome back. Need to go fishing sometime. I actually went fishing this past weekend, or the past week with my brother-in-laws and my dad. Also, real quick, happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Today is Father's Day. If you have not said hello or good morning or happy Father's Day to your fathers, whether it be your biological parents or people you see as your father, I definitely would do that today. That today is meant for this day. So this Q&A session is going to be an hour long. I'm going to try to keep it an hour long. Actually, I need to get my phone out and make sure we keep it around an hour because I got to go to church after this. So, anyways, Captain Sky Chaser, that's one of the Texas Legion right there. Welcome your face. Glad to have you. Thanks so much for supporting the Legion. You look like you're hiding from the FBI. Oh man, yep. So, anyways, I'm gonna go into the QA chat on Discord. So, any of you Texas Legion peeps out there want to chat with me today? Now's the time. So, again, it's
Auto
Q&A.
shutdown initiated. Auto shutdown cancelled. Mic on.
I hate
Mic
this thing.
off.
I hate this thing so much. I really need to I need to get my other headset for this, so it doesn't do that. Oh, I need to put some sort of music in the background, to do something. So, anyways, trying to not fall asleep over here. I'd just like to mention I sent a message at 9:18. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let's see if there's timestamps. Also need to get moderators. There we go. Let's see. Ohio is great for fishing some big bass. I know someone that caught a 6.5 bass at my grandmother's lake. Nice. Also, I already said Happy Father's Day to my dad. Awesome. Good job. I am not a dad. I am, in fact, I am single, ladies. Anyways, no. No. No, 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 no. But no, I am not a father at all. So, so yeah, if you guys got any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. Whether they be good or bad, I am here to answer all the questions, all of them. Yes, yes. So for those who don't know, I do do these Q&A sessions the first and third weekends of each month. So there will always be 2 of these each month. And if I cannot do it the first or the third weekend, I will always try to reschedule and try to keep you guys informed when I'm doing this. All right. You're the creepy uncle. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I'm the fun uncle, actually. I'm the uncle that everyone loves. So, real quick, trying to get these off my phone. I was recently watching Glory for the 3rd time in a row. This first 2 times was just the movie. The 3rd time is the director's talking in the background. So learn more and more about it. For those who don't know, I think most people, I think no one knows actually, there's a new series coming to the channel tomorrow, actually, starting tomorrow. And let's see. I don't think I can actually bring it up. I might be able to bring it up. Give me a second. I'm actually going to have to move this over here. And I'm going to switch. What the heck just happened? That's weird. Try to locate these. Please, thank you. Weird. Okay, sorry about that. Something weird happened, and I was just like, what on frickin' earth is going on? So I'm gonna switch real quick. I go to the monitor. So this is my screen here, my Adobe Premiere, and these are all the episodes I have recorded and edited for your pleasure, and we are going to be diving into Empire Total War with the American Civil War mod, Brothers versus Brother, and I've been playing as the Confederates, so it's really, really cool. I've also learned, finally, after I think a year, I finally figured out how to get these to work. Of Empire Total War. So we'll start having these things coming up in future videos. I definitely need a Texas Legion one. If Squizzy Dizzy could help me with that, because Squizzy Dizzy was the one who made these for me a long time ago, I wasn't able to find out how to get these to work, because what would happen is that it would look like this. Hold on a second. Nope, not like that. It would look like this. So it would just be a giant black screen here, and then it had this, and I was like, how the heck do I get this to get the black screen off? And I finally found a video that helped me. So it took away the black screen and kept this here. So I was like, I was very happy. because I felt so bad not using something that someone made me, like this. No, I haven't used the intro song in frickin' forever as well. So, also, real quick, shout outs to Matthew Lippa, Captain Skychaser, Deutsch, and Halloween.
Mic on, mic off.
Make sure that doesn't do the thing. Anyways, I actually just got done right before the live stream started just got the last one done. Each one of these, like this, I think the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, 5 episodes took about 2 hours to render because they're hour long, and then I started doing 30-minute episodes right after that. So, quick save that real quick. So, anyways, let's go back to my beautiful face. There it is. So, bring this back over here so I'm not looking over there. All that good stuff. Where'd the chat go? Chat, where'd you go? Hold on a second. Speak with me, chat. All right. So what do you think of Adventures Endgame? Adventures Endgame? I don't know. I haven't seen it. Watch Supernatural is a great show. I have been watching it since the very beginning, so I'm way ahead of you, good sir. Ways ahead of you. I've been watching. My sisters and my mother were the ones who first started watching the first 2 or 3 episodes when it first aired, and then I hopped on, and then they jumped off. I think around season 3, and I've still been on hard. I've actually been kind of light on the last couple of seasons because it's good, but they're running out of material pretty quickly, as I can see. Let's see. What do you think about the new Avengers game that they premiered or showed at E3? I didn't even watch E3, sadly. I did not watch it at all. Chaser. Hey, buddy. Say something. Say it. Do it. Do it.
Okay.
Hey, there he is.
I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings selling Father's Day.
Oh, okay. No problem.
Yeah, so if you hear background noises, yeah.
It's all good, but welcome to the stream. Glad to have you.
Good to be on the stream.
Let's see. My favorite season is season 5, 11, and 14. Can't wait for season 15. Yep, awesome. You are playing the Confederacy because you are a Confederate from Texas. Kind of. So yeah, Chaser, if you have any questions, send them to me. I don't know if I can answer that one, man. That's a little too dark.
Oh, dark ones.
Oh man, let's see. Hey, Sep 3, how's it going? You're new here. Welcome to Face. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. So, basically for the last couple of days, I've been nothing but not streaming, but recording episodes for that Confederate Let's Play. I will be doing a Union Let's Play. It's going to be fun. It's going to be great. I might do a live stream series on that instead of what I've been doing because it takes forever. All right. So have you been to any building or place that have a history in the supernatural? I don't think so. If you're talking about like any kind of supernatural effects in real life, yes. If you're talking about like a special building, like a really historical building, I don't know, like George Washington's house or the White House. No, I have not. But I have had supernatural things happen to me. We don't know what's been going on. This thing has been following us. I don't know what it is, but it does things. Many things. I'm going to tell you a story. So basically what happened was back in the day, when I was a wee lad, a little boyo. I was come downstairs to go to eat. This is when I was living in Texas, and what happened was my I was coming down to eat, and the staircase we had, I was in the upstairs, was straight down. It went straight down, no little curves, but there was two walls, and then it opened up on the right. So it'll basically be two walls, and they'll open up to a railing, and then we had the game room on the right side. So what would happen, or what did happen, is I ran downstairs. I ran to that part where it opened up, and I looked to my right, looked to the game room, and it's dark. It's probably like 8 o'clock at night, and it's dark, and I see these two yellow eyes looking straight at me. So I think it's a figment of my imagination. So I go back up and I real quick 1 second.
Mic on, mic off.
Mic on, mic off. Let's go. Um, I turn around, just kind of like, you know what? It's figured by my imagination. I'm gonna look again. It's not gonna be there. I look again, and the eyes are still there. I'm not talking about little eyes like mine. I'm talking they're the size of these right here. There's like anime eyes almost. Um, and probably I'm probably over exaggerating. It's been like 15 years, so probably more than that actually. I'm 25, so it's probably been like 16, 17 years since that happened. So these giant yellow eyes are looking at me, and they blink twice, and I flip out. I run all the way to the bottom stairs, and I have to cut across near the game room, and I keep running all the way into the living room and into the kitchen where food was ready. I'm screaming, I'm crying, and I'm telling my mom, I was like, "There's something in the game room." She walks over, and I'm yelling at her not to go because I think this thing's gonna get her. She looks in, there's nothing there. A couple days later, we actually found a uh, a piece of a dog bone, a dog jaw, actually, in our backyard. Oh, I forgot to mention, it growled at me. The thing growled at me, so I was like, oh my freaking gosh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, dang. Scared a little crap on me. Many things happen in that house. For example, my mother, uh, my parents owned a business, and their office was at the house, and she was upstairs doing something, and all of a sudden she hears her name being called. So she goes downstairs and she asks my dad, "Well, what? Well, why'd you call me?" And he's like, "I didn't call you. What are you talking about?" It's like, okay. And she hears it a couple more times later that day, and then later on throughout the years. We finally moved out of that house. My sister, on the other hand, lights would flicker and doors would randomly open. There's there would be closed doors, like closed, because sometimes if you open another door, the air pressure around the house will adjust, and like that's how sometimes a door will just close automatically. It'll be like slightly shut, and then if you open another door, the air pressure would actually shut the door. So sometimes that, but this door was closed and it was locked, and it just swung open. Not like a boom, but it was a, and I was like, oh my gosh. So that house was creepy. Went to a different house in Houston, and oh, things still happened. Names kept being called, shadows moved, scratching inside the walls. Of course, there was a reason for that one. Um, there were rats inside the walls, so that's not exactly supernatural. But there was always like banging and like footsteps. Sometimes it happened mostly when you were alone, and it sounded like people were running in the hallway. And like I'm talking about stomping, and it's like I'm the only one here. Yeah, I think it's time to move. Time to burn down this house. Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible. I hated it. I didn't like it. Terrible. TRBL. Terrible. So, anyways, enough of those stories. Those are pretty nasty. But Anyways, let's continue on with the chat. Can you do some more Third Age? Yes, I can. I can definitely do Third Age. I've actually been thinking about it, going back to my Mordor campaign. Sup, Chaser? Got something to say?
Yeah, I got a question.
Yep.
If you had 3 superpowers, what would they be?
3 superpowers. Shoot, I don't know. I would say flight, teleportation, possibly time travel.
Time travel.
Time travel.
What would you do with those powers?
Use it for great evil.
Ah, come on.
I would go to the
Okay,
very
I gotta
first
think
man
about
and be like, "Here's a pistol. Have fun.
it. Have some fun with it.
Have some
okay?
fun with this." I'll probably give him some firecrackers, just something. I was like, "All right, let's see if I'll disappear in the next 5 minutes. See what happens."
That would surely fill the history books.
Yep. Like we
Just like,
found
boom, boom, boom,
firecrackers
boom,
near the
disappeared out of nowhere.
near a man near Iceland. Frozen Iceland had a firecracker in his head. We have no idea how that happened, and I'm over here cracking up. He 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 he. Let's see. You ran to the wall that opened up that brings up some questions on your choices. Yep. I had my dabble with the supernatural as well. Me being in a bedroom and a cubicle that was next to mine, flushed, but I know for a fact I was the only one inside. Then I checked, no one was there. Yeah, that was a great. That was a great. I never felt comfortable inside of a house ever. I think until I moved to Oklahoma and I was living with other people. I think whatever is chasing us is attached to my mom and dad because it hasn't happened any time since. I probably need to close that door because that's the door to my bathroom. It's not exactly the best looking thing out there, but it works. Arizona tea. Not sponsored, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Let's see something happen on the Discords. Don't forget to check out the Discords. I think I have it in the description. Links to my Twitter, Discord. I really don't get on Twitter. It just shows my videos. I don't really like talking on Twitter. I don't use the Twits or the Facebooks. I honestly don't like talking that much on social media at all. If I'm being honest with you guys, there's some fun facts to you. But do you guys have any more questions? Anything else? Can you do a which realm of? Oh yeah. Agmar campaign after Mordor campaign. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I could definitely do a. What's his name exactly? Something. Hey, Snake Seeker, how's it going? Wookie Face. Glad to have you. Hello. Oh, I wasn't in my house. I was at school. Oh, dang. Oh. Back at my old high school, Klein High. Shout out to that school. The original, not the new one that's been built over it. There was not a single piece of it left. I actually have a brick from the original, my original school, because they were tearing it down while we were still going to school there, and they were tearing it piece by piece and then building upon it. So I was there for when it was fully there, the old version of it, and then to the new version, or at least halfway there before it was complete. And one of the buildings, it was the FFA building, a lot of the engineering and farming building area. Also a history building. That place had so much mold. The walls were covered in mold. It was great. They had to keep the temperature to about 65 in most of the buildings because to slow down the mold. Freaking stalagmites. Oh, mold. It was great. You gotta love those old school. The school was built back in the 20s, so it was great. I loved it. I graduated back in 2012, so You know how old I am and how old that school used to be. It's now completely new. But anyways, in the building, there's a tale of a girl getting pregnant and had a child in one of the bathrooms, and she actually killed the child, stuffed it in the trash can, and killed it. So there was actually there's people the people who clean the rooms and at night will always hear crying every now and then, just crying in the bathroom. They go check to see who it was. And there's nothing in there, and they would hear someone run past them. They would hear a baby crying, and they would hear a girl crying. So I never experienced it, but it was said by people who worked there. They're just like, we're not clean there anymore. We're done. We're done. There's just no. It's all good. It's all good. Talk as much as you guys want. That's what this is all about. Want to hear you guys' questions, your stories, all that good stuff. Don't forget to join the Texas Legion if you want. Support me here on the YouTubes. Keep me
Auto
running.
shutdown initiated. Auto shutdown cancelled.
Ah.
Mic on. Mic off.
Anyways, how do you... Trying to go back up the chat so I don't skip. Where am I from? I am technically from Oklahoma. I was born in Oklahoma, and I was raised in Texas, Houston, Texas. I'm not going to tell you where I am in Oklahoma, though. Are you Belgium? Hold on a second. I'm going to show this. The child story is fucked up. Oh, there's so many stories like that. Just like someone dying, someone being bullied to the point of suicide, and then you will hear people, you will hear from where they died, you will have experiences just like that. So it's crazy. I'm guessing he hears rumors or friends told him. But yeah. You guys are from Belgium? Awesome. Cool beans. Beans of coolness. Again, I need to get a hat just like that in my little profile. And I also need to wear that shirt, too. I actually have it. I have the exact same shirt that my little emoji here has. Or right here. Oh, that was great. That was right on cue. Right now, I look more like him and him without the red shirt. Oh my gosh, I'm hungry right now. My belly is aching. It's crazy. But by the way, guys, I was saying this earlier. If you have not already, rent either on YouTube or buy it. I don't care how, but find a way to get, find a way to see the movie Glory. I have thing right here. See if there we go. Glory. Not sponsored. I wish I could sponsor this movie. This movie was made back in 1989. That's when it was released. I think it was made 87 through 89. So it's a really, really cool movie about the creation of the 54th. I believe it's the. Let's see if it's back here. I believe it's the 54th Massachusetts, one of the first black regiments that served in, I almost said World War II, in the Civil War. So it's based in the Civil War. Winner of the 1989 Academy Awards, Best Supporting Actor, Best Cinematography, and Best Sound. So really, really good. It has Matthew Broderick, Denzel Washington, Carrie Ellis. I'm terrible with these names, and of course the legend, the myth, the god himself, Morgan Freeman. So let's see if I can get him. Morgan Freeman, right there. He was. It's a great story. It's based on a true story, based off the letters of let's see. Trying to get his name right. Yes, it was the 54th Regiment of Massachusetts. Trying to find it. His name. I can't remember his name, but basically this guy right here led and trained those forces, and it's through his letters and other documents that made this movie possible. So, really good movie. Gosh, it's just super good. It used to be on Netflix a long time ago, and that's how I found it. Found out about it, and then I recently actually purchased it not too long ago because I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, dude, this is so good. I got to support. I got to support. They had like a very low budget and everything. It was crazy. But anyways, let me go back to the chat real quick. Ooh,
Auto
Filipino.
shutdown initiated.
No!
Auto shutdown cancelled. Mic on.
Stop
Mic
it.
off.
So what happens when we don't have any audio going on in the background? Because then it's just like, I don't know what I'll do. Oh, that's right. That's why I did. I forgot that this is what I did last time.
Charging battery.
I had to plug it in so it would stop doing that. Gosh dang, because it does that because it wants to shut itself off when there's no sound. So it keeps the battery going. So I just need to remember that next time. You guys have to remind me, is your headphones plugged in? Anyways, I see waffles, I see fries, I see waffle fries in chat. Awesome. What is my favorite game? I don't really have a favorite game. I don't have a favorite game. I might have a favorite game series, but I don't know. I can tell you the game that I'm really liking right now is the Dark Souls series. That series has really been hitting me off. I guess XCOM. One that would be one of my favorite games. It just takes so long to get through it, and it kind of frustrates me a little bit. So, kind of the reason why I was taking a little bit of a break from it. That, and I've been traveling. I've been doing internships and talking to people a lot. I'm actually going to be doing that today after this. Trying to get things done because I got life. I got things to pay the bills. So, let's see. You two made me hungry now for waffles and fries. Me too. My stomach is gurgling right now. I'm just like, ugh, I need food. I do have some cantaloupe in the fridge right behind me. Yes, right that way. I was like, is it this shoulder or this shoulder? But, will you ever do a RimWorld Fallout playlist? Doubtful. I don't believe I will. You have Glory 2. Awesome. Very good. Very good movie. Have you played the first Super Mario Bros. And died to the first Goomba? Super Mario Bros. You're talking about like Super Smash? No, it's not. You didn't say Super Smash Brothers, so no, I don't think I have. I have played Super Mario 64, but besides that, no, I have not. Don't you dare. What's that? Eat on stream? I might have to. Are you communist? No, I'm not communist. Hell no. So, actually, in one of the videos, I was recording for the Confederates. I actually talked about the flags on my on my wall over here, and now I'm actually going to get 3 more flags to put up there, probably 4. So I'm going to be getting the Confederate battle flag or General Lee's flag. I'm going to be getting Don't Tread on Me. I'm also going to be getting the not the first American flag. I think the first American flag was Don't Tread on Me. It's basically the first stars and stripes, the 13 stars that are in the circle, and then you have the 13 stripes. So that historical kind of flag, I'm gonna get that as well. Some people are wondering like, why would you ever get the Confederate flag? And it's a historical flag. I mean, I live basically real quick. Gonna put my thoughts out there. Um, People think that the Confederates were all slavers. They all owned slave, which is not true. I think it probably. I think maybe I have to really look back into this. I did a paper. I did do a lot of research on this a while back, 5 6 years ago. Really studied the Civil War, and I think if I remember correctly, it was something around 20 to 30% of the South owned slaves, and out of those 30%, I think probably 80% were not workers, business owners. So those are people who owned like, well, businesses and farming industries and that sort of thing. There wasn't much of people who owned slaves for just housework. If they were really rich because slaves were super expensive back in the day. I can't remember how much, but it was a ridiculous amount. So and people think like the Confederates were fighting for slavery. It had nothing to do with that. I would say I think it was probably like 20% of the military forces in the Confederate side were fighting to keep slaves. The other 80% was more because it was the right thing to do. They felt like the U.S. or when the split became, it was the Union States instead of United States, became the Union States, and then we had the the United Confederate States of America. I think that's what it was called. Take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm probably wrong on a lot of things I'm saying, but it's things that I've learned in school when I was in Texas. I learned the Texas history of the Civil War, so I learned more about what Texas did than what the other states did. So it's a difficult topic because I actually recently found out the story or the history that people tell is more the romance of the Civil War, which is it's slavery versus non-slavery, which is not true. Even Abraham Lincoln didn't have plans to. I'm trying to get the words out of my mouth. That's the reason I'm doing this. Abraham Lincoln didn't have plans to free the slaves, but he eventually saw like, okay, yeah, this is how we're going to unite the Union to fight, saying it's more about freeing the slaves. It wasn't at the beginning, but there's a lot of history in that. There's a lot of conflict and stuff, and there's prejudice on both sides. So it's and also when it came to slavery, it wasn't just blacks. It was Hispanics. It was whites, meaning the Irish and the Germans. Germans were also slaves. Pretty sure I said Hispanics just a second ago. And also I believe also the Chinese became slaves as well when they were coming over from California. California I believe California at that time wasn't a state. It might have been. I'm pretty sure it was. And then mostly the other parts of it weren't states yet. They were just kind of colonies. It was weird. So, anyways, that's my little take on it.
I believe blacks also owned some slaves too. It was other black slave owners.
What was that first part?
So they're also blacks owned slave as well too.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, blacks owned slaves, Native American. Oh, that was another thing. Native Americans were slaves as well, but there are also Native Americans who had white slaves. So everyone was in the slave trade. It wasn't
Yeah,
just
not a lot
white
of people
people.
know that 'cause they don't do their research.
Yeah, so that's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, no problem.
That's another good point. It's not just white people who own slaves. That's the easy way of putting it. But no,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things going on there. But anyways, changing topic. Let's look back at the chat. All right, am I a fascist? No, no. I'm definitely not a fascist. Are you a Confederate? I'm not a Confederate. I am an American first. Are you an imperialist? I guess that would. I guess so. I doubt it, but I have to look up these definitions to make sure that I'm not being like, yes, I am this, and it's like, no, you're not. No, 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 no. You don't know what this means. You know nothing, Jon Snow. You should do Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I have thought about doing that. I own most of the Assassin's Creed games. I have actually not gone through Assassin's Creed Origins yet. I played halfway through it and then I stopped. I think right around when it first came out. I do have not Origins, Odyssey on a wish list for my PS4. So I definitely would be willing to do that if more people are willing to check it out and want to watch it. So because I know everyone under the sun is usually has already played it, has done a live stream on it, has done something on it, so I don't think many people will actually come and watch it. But I'm more willing to do it because I haven't really done that sort of thing on my channel. There are choices in the game you have to make, but you can give us the power to choose what you do. I hate that, and I love it. It's a hate love relationship because I like when the chat gets involved to do those choices, but at the same time, I think people love the troll and be like, "Oh, we're gonna make you do the bad choices, so you get all the bad crap." I'm like, I don't want to do that. Dope. Ah! Ah! There we go. My foot accidentally hit the wire that brought the thing up. Anyways, you do a Napoleon Total War Civil War series. I actually mentioned that in my Confederate Let's Play later on. I actually mentioned there was a Civil War campaign. Well, not a campaign, Civil War thing. I don't think there's a campaign for it. That's the crazy thing. They recently updated it not too long ago. In June, so I thought that was really cool. I want to do a campaign on it, but there is no campaign map, so I couldn't do a campaign even if I wanted to, which I really wanted to, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. I might do a World War One campaign because they do have a World War One mod that, and of course, they have the European map. In Napoleon Total War, CA, that was when CA decided to no longer have people have customization over the map. So if someone wanted to recreate the U.S. or I don't know how you would do this, transfer the map from Empire Total War over to Napoleon Total War, I doubt you could do that. But if you could, I don't think you would be able to do it anyways. I know Shogun 2, they're able to customize the map. I think even in Rome 2, you were able to customize the map, but very, very little. So CA is being stingy on that because they want to make money, all the monies. Not trying to hate on CA. I like CA, but at the same time, they do stupid practices that it makes it harder for the modding community to do wonderful things with their game. So. I mean, it is their platform, their game. I have little to no say in it, so I'm just a small YouTuber. So, go ahead.
What's your thoughts on the new Star Wars game, Jedi Fallen Order?
Jedi Fallen Order. I've seen a little bit of gameplay footage on that. That was I thought it was pretty cool. I think they could definitely do more with it, but for me at this moment in time, I'm not very excited for it. I'm just kind of like just waiting to see what's gonna happen and see what goes from there.
Same.
Same.
What about the new Halo though? Have you seen the trailer?
I have not seen the trailer. I'm not gonna look at the trailer because that game is far away from being finished. So I don't want to try to get myself hyped up. I got hyped up when the first trailer came out. And they're showing like the Halo rings, the Marines, even Master Chief, or even just a
But the
Spartan's
second
helmet.
trailer, the Hope trailer is really good.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's really
okay.
good.
I'll probably take a look at it, but I'm really hard
Yeah.
trying not to get hyped for it. So
Yeah, it's the EP trailer. It was 6 minutes long, which is surprising.
really, wow, 6 minutes.
6
That's
minutes
actually a
long for
pretty good
trailer, yeah.
amount trailer.
About 6 minutes, roughly 6 minutes, yeah.
What I'm excited for is I don't know if they actually showed it or not. I haven't heard anything about it, but the what's it called? Shoot, I have it right over here. What are you called?
Star
The Last of
Trek,
Us.
I think. The Warhammer trailer?
The Last of Us,
I was
Part
excited
2.
for that.
Did they show anything on
I haven't
E3?
seen anything about that. I don't know. I didn't really watch E3. I just heard highlights from it while being on the internet.
Okay,
I was a little busy at the time, so.
all right. So yeah, I haven't heard anything
No,
about it.
I like the first one. I don't know about the second one coming out because I really like Joel, and thing with Joel not being in it anymore, it kind of pushes me away from it.
Joel's not being in it.
I think I heard someone say he's dead or something by that time, so.
No,
They're just
well,
playing as,
I don't
what's his
know
name?
because the first couple of trailers they showed him, but
I don't know.
I don't know. It's rumors
I-
again. I gotta have to go see it, but you know that would kind of suck because in the very first trailer they showed, what 2 years ago now, 3 years ago. God, they've been. Oh geez, this thing's been in development for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Ugh, they got me excited with
It's
the
like,
first.
come bring it out.
Yeah, just give it to me, or at least start showing this stuff when you're about to release it.
Yeah, like you're like 2 or 3 months from releasing it. Show the trailers, get it
Yeah.
hyped.
I like it when they do that because it's like, oh, the hype's there, and then boom, the game's there, so we immediately get it. We're like, yes, give it to me.
Yeah, all
Instead
the
of
money
having
just
this-
starts coming in.
Instead of having this
That's the thing
long.
with Half-Life 3 is that thing's gonna. You cannot hype that thing up enough.
Yep. So yeah, I hate when they do that, and ugh. But yeah, let's see real quick. Let's check out chat. They weren't slavers. It was culture for them. Yeah, it was definitely a culture thing. It was an economic thing. Everyone was doing it, and it was slowly dying off. It is still practiced today in Africa. So I don't know. I think probably even the Middle East as well. I don't know anywhere else. There's also different types of slavery, but when it comes to workforce wise, it is definitely still in Africa. It was started in Africa and is still going on in Africa. So I thought that was pretty interesting. But anyways, continuing on from that, how old are you? I'm 25. Pictured you to be much more younger by the sound of your voice. Yeah. I started this when I was 21, so it's been 4 years. Let's see. Who is talking? Chaser is talking. He's part of the Texas Legion. This is kind of their Q&A where they can talk to me personally. So if you want to do that, definitely check out the join button right next to the subscribe button and become part of the Texas Legion. It is a donation of $5 a month. You only have to do it once if you want. You don't even have to do it. I did have a Patreon, but I shut that down. I have it. It's still up, but I don't use it. We have no money. Is the stream back up? There was a little disconnection thing that was weird. Also, Radis, welcome to Face. Glad to have you, brother. Anyone with a dark color was a slave. Play Empire Total War Prussia series. Ooh. Maybe, maybe. I have to probably mod it because I can't do. I think everyone has already done the whole vanilla, and also mods are so much better. So I just have to find something. If you guys have a mod out there that I could use or do for a series for Total War games, I'm more than happy to do it. Whether it be from Rome all the way to like Napoleon or even Shogun. I mean, Shogun is where they really started letting us do mods. So it would be a lot of mods from there. I usually do Radius. There used to be the Darth mods, but he's no longer doing it. I don't know what happened to him. I think he started going into game development. So T series, I don't even pay attention to them. Speak 3 languages: Belgium, France, and German. My BFF Lee Jones. They could do better with Star Wars Fallen Order. I agree. I like the story and concept, but they could bring out more to it. Right. I definitely agree on that. I just again I don't get hype. I try not to get hyped for games that don't come out like when they show the trailer and it doesn't come out for like another year or two. I ignore it until when it's right on top of it. Then I start talking about it more. Um, I think they've cut out and done a lot of things with the Fallen Order, so I don't know what to expect from it. There are old characters that we're going to see that I know of, that were in the Clone Wars series, well, the Clone Wars itself. So that should be pretty fun. But I don't know. I don't know. It hopefully it's good. I'm hoping for the best, preparing for the worst as usual. Anyone else seeing this? Chloe Price, how's it going? How's it going? How you do? Welcome, face. Glad to have you. Let's see. How much time do we have left? Roughly around 8 minutes. So I got 8 minutes left. So if you guys want to throw out those questions, I'll try to answer them as fast as possible. So you want to do it? Throw it out there.
What's your favorite XCOM moment?
XCOM moment. Oh, geez. What do you mean by that?
The one that's most memorable to you, or like it was just always comes to your mind when you think of XCOM or something.
Follow the 212. The 212.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a horrible, horrible thing. I hate it.
It
I
was
still have
slaughter.
nightmares about it. Oh,
Uh,
that and Warden, the sacrifice of
Good
Warden.
chance.
Um, let's see. If it's XCOM in general, or just XCOM vanilla, uh, probably Bradford. Anytime someone says XCOM, I always think of Bradford.
Yeah.
That and the missing, all the missing, point blank missing. I can't. It's XCOM, baby. It's XCOM. Um, Kind of reminds me of the Sonic movie. There was already 3D models of Sonic before the movie was even made. It sucked when I saw Sonic in the trailer. It did indeed. I've heard that they are actually trying to redesign him. They're actually pushing the movie back a lot, and they are probably trying to redesign his character. Hopefully, they do. I've seen. It's funny. I've actually seen someone already do a redesign and put it in the trailer as a fan made, and it's pretty funny. Um, will you play an Empire Total War Prussia series? I might. I might. Uh, that all depends on how many people want to watch it. Um, you said Empire Total War, so not Napoleon. So it could be. I'm definitely thinking about. I really want to like check out mods if there's any like Prussian mods out there, or just probably Darth mod, and try that out, see how it goes. Because the Civil War mod it's so good. It's just so good. I love it. The just the cannons, the firing. Haven't really done any of the ship battles yet, but naval battles. It's really, really well done, and it brings a whole new flavor to the Empire, to the war, which CI can't do for some odd reason. Just stupid. Anyways, they are the let's see, they are for the whole movie. Okay, awesome, good, good, good. What would Tails and Knuckles models? I think Knuckles would look more like Ugandan Knuckles. I think they'll play on the meme. I think they would play on the meme. Oh, it would be good. Oh, I wouldn't even want to know what Tails look like. I really wouldn't want to know. Seeing what Sonic looked like, I was like, no, no, just 9. 9 to the fine. 9 to the Rhine. Oh, people saying Siege tonight. Yas. Yes for Siege. Who would like to see a Siege stream tonight? Rainbow Six Siege. Real quick, go back to my Discord. For those who don't know, that one Bullet is doing. He's my Siege buddy. I talked to him about people talk about hey, have you done the new AOTR? You know, there's a new thing coming out. I always get the first news because I get it from Bullet himself, the developer of Awakening of the Rebellion. For those who don't know, it's an Empire at War mod. Definitely go check it out. Very talented guys there. He works on it basically daily. He actually works on it while we play Siege. So it's crazy the amount of time he puts in it. So real quick.
Speaking of Awakening of the Rebellion, what do you think of Captain Shack's ship, the Liberation?
Destroy it. I love it.
Destroy it?
I love it. I think it's funny. I think it's more funny that he's been more part of the AOTR team now than he was because he started voicing a ship. And which reminds me, I still.
Custom ship, what would you have?
I actually have a custom ship. In the mod, I can't say it because it's actually not even in the mod yet, so I can't say. Not even in. It's classified, but it's not classified that I'm voicing anything. I've mentioned it multiple times, and Bullet's been fine with it. And one of the things is I still haven't done anything with it because I haven't I've typed in voices lines for it, and he also wants me to voice the Mandalorians. Now that one's a really hard one because I have a specific mindset of what a Mandalorian is supposed to sound like, and I don't sound anything like it. So if I do something, I have to really tinker with my voice to make it sound like I'm in a helmet. So
you could try to find a helmet and put it on and talk through the helmet.
Probably. I could probably try to do so. I'll try to do a bunch of different things, but
Chief helmet, try something like that. Yeah.
I'm again, I can't really say who I'm supposed to be, what ship I'm supposed to be, but
Can you say the faction or no?
faction would be the Black Sun. The pirate faction. So Bullet very specifically wanted me to do that one.
Would your ship beat Captain Shack's ship in a fight?
No. Oh, can it be in a fight? That I don't know. I would definitely think so. I would definitely do a 1v1 with Captain Shack.
1v1 with Shack, that'd be awesome.
Just have our two navies both equally powered, see who could win. I would purposely lose the battle just to take out the Liberator. Just all fire upon that ship. Fire everything. Oh, there goes my alarm. So we are a little bit past the 1 hour mark, but that is okay. More than happy to do that, but this has been fun. I love doing these sort of things. Not sure if I want to continue doing like one each week because I don't want to have that sort of pressure on me to because of what's going on during the summer. But it all depends. All depends how much you guys want this and all that good stuff.
Yeah, that'd be good to see you collab with Captain Shack and do like a skirmish fight. You as the Black Sun, him as the Rebellion.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would love that. He actually doesn't even know I exist, so it's fine. Hopefully one of these days I'll ever to talk to him in that. I've represented him in my channel multiple times, especially Clone Wars Season 1 with XCOM.
Well, since you know the one boy and he works on the mod, maybe get him to nudge Shack a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, it's funny. I have some of Captain Shack's voice lines, so I could definitely put it in my what you call it soundboard. I could put it in my soundboard.
Yeah.
Be like, here's a little shout out to Captain Shack.
I would have so much fun.
Oh man. I'm pro Rainbow Six Siege. Since you're in Texas, do you? Oh, that's the other thing. I need to get a Texas flag. That's the other one I need to get. A Texas flag. I don't know why I don't have one. I have come and take it. Come and take it flag during the Texas Revolution. But let's see. Do I know Rooster Teeth? I've met Rooster Teeth in person. I went to not E3. Shoot, what is it called? It's actually about to begin on the 23rd of June, I believe. It's the YouTube convention. Shoot, I can't remember what it's called. I went there about 3 years ago. My first year when I was a YouTuber, I went with one of my friends to the convention. Not RTX or any sort of Rooster Teeth thing. It's something else. Let's see. Do you know? But yeah, I've never been to the Rooster Teeth convention. I've never been to one of their things before. I have been to a platform thing before I hit 10,000 subscribers. Met a lot of awesome, cool YouTubers there too. Learned a lot from professionals and stuff. But yeah, Chaotic has been a pleasure talking to you as well. So winding this down because I gotta go to church and all that good stuff. So Chaser, do you have anything to say?
RTX, that's the name of the convention.
What was it?
RTX is the name of the convention. It's RTX.
It's not the one I'm talking about.
Okay, something different. Okay.
Something way different. It was it's in California.
Oh, okay.
Not in because
Never mind, then.
Rooster Teeth is in Dallas. Have you ever heard of Galaxy Life? I have not. But yeah, Chaser, anything you want to say before we wind this down?
I don't know, but I think you answered all my questions.
Oh, no problem. It's been a pleasure, and again, thank you so much for supporting.
It was pretty fun.
What was that?
I said I was glad to be a part of the stream.
Oh yeah, definitely. Most definitely. I want to do more of these things, more community, based wise, and not just Texas Legion. I want like everyone to come up. I might do like a once a month thing, and then who knows? I'll try to think of
The
something.
thing is, with multiple people, it could get hectic with everyone talking over each other.
Oh yeah, that's the fear.
I've seen that go down in the Discord chats, and it's not pretty sight.
Oh yeah, but I think I'll try to keep everyone respectful over it and one at a time.
Hopefully, everyone's respectful.
Hopefully we don't get someone. Yes, timer. I know.
Playing loud
Shush.
music in the background or something. Yeah.
There we go. That is my second time
I'm
that
surprised
went
I'm
on.
the only one here. That's interesting. I don't know
Yeah,
what you
there's
guys
no one last week, so it is good to have one person come in, say hello.
Yeah.
So, all good. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, please comment, like, and subscribe. To forget to check out the join button to join the Texas Legion to possibly come up here and talk to me and all that good stuff. So, anyways, love you all, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.